Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Deb, 3Ls, Love, Life, and Living. Today what we're going to have for you is a pot roast. Yes, and it's going to be with golden mushroom soup. Alright, let's get ready. Alright guys, so what I have here is the ingredients I told you earlier about, where I just made all of them into a dry rub. So I'm basically just going to go ahead and I'm going to rub down my roast. Okay guys, I've got both sides seasoned of my meat here, and as you see, if you can't see it now, there's a little fat trimming inside of the meat that makes it juicy. So when we're cooking the meat, it stays a lot tender. So I've got both sides done, and if you don't need any of the excess seasoning, you don't have to use it. You can put it in a plastic bag and then use it the next time. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do today guys, I'm going to use a cooking bag, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do with that. Okay guys, what I'm going to be using is called the plastic cooking bag. You all have seen them before. We use them basically at Thanksgiving time. I use one of the bags here up to 8 pounds, but you can give them up to probably 24 pounds if not more. It depends on the size of your meat that you're going to use. My meat I'm using here today is about 3 pounds, so I'm going to be cooking it for about 3 hours. That's a pound for every hour, and my stove has been set preheated at 330 degrees. And then we just like to go ahead and shake it around. And this says actually go ahead and we get the bag and stuff coated. That's what we're doing, we're just coating the bag. We place it here. All the extra flour and stuff would be great. It'll be extra soup and gravy inside the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and just slide my meat inside the bag, and I'm going to put it in the center of the bag here. Any excess flour and stuff, you can just shake it along on top of the roast if you like, and that's perfectly fine. And please make sure if you are using the bag that the insides are inside your pan that you're going to have. And now I'm going ahead I'm going to put my potatoes inside. My potatoes are cut into about maybe small cubes because I like for them to be tender, and I had about maybe 8 potatoes, and it was medium sized guys, but if you like yours to be a little firmer, of course you can cut them in larger cubes if you like. So I'm going to go ahead and put my potatoes in, and I'm just going to place them all around, and then I'm going to add my carrots. Okay, now that we've got everything ready, I went ahead and I put a tie on the bag to close it at the bottom. I'm going to put little slicks, about maybe 6 or 7 little slicks. I put like 2 on the side, 4 in the center, and 2 on the other side. So I guess that's about 8 slicks, y'all. So we're going to go ahead. We've got that all done. That's great. It can just breathe a little bit while it's cooking inside. So now, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, guys, at 330 degrees for about 3 hours. See you back. Alright guys, we're back. We just removed it from out of the oven. If you can look at that golden roast. Isn't she gorgeous? Well, let's just cut into her a little bit here. See how nice and tender she is. And what's going to happen is that it's going to start falling apart, especially if I'm not cutting it towards, as they say, the grind or the grit. I think it's the grind is what it is. So we're just going to roll it off, and it's just, see how it's just rolling off by itself? Look at there, look at there, look at there. See how it's just rolling off by itself? And there's your juice. If you can just want to pour over in there, you can do that. And you have your potatoes and your carrots, and they're pretty tender. Now, one thing I did do, guys, you may have not seen me, but I did do this. So I went ahead and I added a little tab of water in there when I put my golden mushroom soup in, just to give it a little bit more looseness in there, because I noticed it was sticking a little bit to the bag. Not much, but we do want to be able to move our potatoes and carrots in the bag. We don't want to lose any of that. Okay, but one of the things I do want to add, as I said earlier, so this has been a full 3 hours. It was like almost 3 pounds. So you want to cook it for every hour. Every pound. And this has been about 3 hours. So you can see the tenderness that's in it now too. Now, if you want to cook it longer where it's like falling apart, of course you can adjust your temperature back to a little lower, and you can let it cook continuously like that too. But do make sure that you try to cook it accordingly to the pounds that you have of your meat. So, and there you have it. Anything that's left over, if you have any leftovers, you can always make a sandwich or something for the next day. And for you guys out there who decide that you want to have some biscuits with it or some dinner rolls, oh yeah. You can take those rolls or that biscuit and you can dip it, you can sip it. And for all of us Southern folks, yeah, you know what it is. You can always sop it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. And then join us back here with Debbie. It's all about love, life, and living.